Hola a todos y bienvenidos a mi canal Learning Spanish with Señora Ramirez. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Learning Spanish with Señora Ramirez. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Blooket in your Outschool classes. I have been using Blooket for about a month now and my students love it, and this is all they ever want to do. Now that I've introduced the game to them, they love learning Spanish through Blooket. But it can be used for any subject. So you go to blooket.com, and the first thing you'll have to do is sign up. And so when you go to blooket.com, there will be a little sign up sign right here. You put in an email and a password, and then you tell Blooket that you are a teacher. And then what you'll see here, for example, this first button, if you want to play, you go there. This is where your students will need to go to blooket.com/play. And when you play the game, you will give them an ID. So I'm going to show you how you can start to play games. So I'm going to use one of my, let's use El Cuerpo. Okay, so you host, you decide what game you're going to play. The games I've played the most are Cafe and Factory. I'm going to show you all Cafe. As a teacher, you host it, and then you can choose how long you want it for. We're going to do a really quick game of, let's do 2 minutes. You click host now. You can turn the music off right here. This is your code 560032. And so that's what the student will put in, 560032. They click there, and then they will have to put a nickname in. We'll just put Nicole, click there. Okay, and that gets them in the classroom. And so now they're waiting in the lobby, and as on the teacher side, you are going to start the game. And so basically this game, Cafe, the student has, however long you allow them the game to be, to feed his clients and earn money. And the way to feed his clients is he has to answer questions about what y'all studied in the class that day. So for this lesson, we did the body in Spanish, and so I show them a PowerPoint with these vocabulary words, and then we play Blooket after that, and they have to figure out the answers. And so here this one says we use something to breathe, and so you go through, they decide, these are words that they've already learned in your PowerPoint, and so you have the ear, the nose, the neck, the back. And so they click on the nose, and they're given bread. And so then they get to pay whoever they want to pay. Click there, and they earn a certain amount of money. And the only way they can earn money is by feeding their clients. Well, they don't have any more food, so they have to go back and restock food, answer a question from the vocabulary or the whatever lesson you taught them that day. Here that says we use the mouth to eat, and so they have to look up which word is mouth. Oh, it's boca. Click there. They're given another piece of bread. They can pay whoever they want. And now they can upgrade their shop. And so now they have $6, so they can buy cereal. They go back, and they have no more food. They have to restock food. To get more food, they have to answer questions. This says this beautiful baby has blue somethings. Blue fingers, blue eyes, blue lips, blue teeth. Okay, so let's say they know the answer. They click there, and they're given more food. So now the game's over. So we're going to play again. You're the teacher. You'll have to click play again. Here you can discover other sets. So if I'm looking for Spanish sets, I'll just put that in there. And these are ones that teachers have already posted. You can host it to host if we want to, but we're not going to host that right now because we're going to look through the dashboard. This brings you back to your classes later. This is where you create your own set of questions, and then these are all the different blooks, and the students get to pick which blook they want to be represented by. Here are your settings. So now we're going to go back to the dashboard. Let's just do this 24 questions. Okay, we'll host it, and we'll do it in Cafe, and let's do it for 7 minutes. Okay. You can turn the music off so your students can hear you. You put your code in, 932759, 932759. Enter that. Okay, we're just going to put in Okay, now this is the student side. Remember, they have to go to blooket.com/play. And then from the teacher side, you have to press start. Okay, and so they don't need a tutorial. Cool. Okay, they have to go to restock food in order to feed their clients. Okay, so here, how do you say to lift weights? Click on levantar pesas. So levantar pesas is the way to say to lift weights. But let's say they don't know the answer and they put la mano. It's wrong. And it tells you the answer, levantar pesas. So you get to go again. Still need to restock food. How do we say eyes? Okay, we know how to say eyes. It's los ojos. And they get to pay. Let's feed the little doggy. Restock food. How do you say hand? We'll say la mano. Okay, muy bien. They get to restock food. Then they get to upgrade their shop. And they definitely want to upgrade their shop because they can earn more money later. Have to restock food. How do we say heart? El corazón. And these will be words that they've already seen in a PowerPoint that I showed them before we play the game. Here, the owl wants toast and cereal. And so then he just earned $36. I can upgrade my shop again. So when I teach my students this game in Spanish, I'll tell them the names of the animals. Let's say I'm telling them, okay, this is el tigre, but he has no food. And the tigre wants pan tostado. He wants toast. And so I'll tell them, give el pan tostado to el tigre. So if they had any toast, they could feed the tiger. But they will hear those commands again and again, and it's really good for them to learn the vocabulary. So here we have mouth. Let's say they remember that mouth is la boca. All right, very good. And now they have cereal and they have pan tostado. So I would tell them, okay, listen for the animal and listen for the food that I want you to give to that animal. Okay, and so I would say, let's say we're going to use the chicken. But I'm not going to tell them I'm going to use a chicken. I will tell them as the animals come up, how do you say each name for each animal? So I'm going to tell them, give the chicken some toast. Da el pan tostado al pollito. And so they listen to that because now there are two animals that want toast. But if they listen and through the game you do the same things over and over, they learn the words. So if I say, dan el pan tostado al pollito. And they know pollito means chicken, and they know pan tostado means toast. Even if they don't understand the whole command, it doesn't matter. They can recognize certain words, like el cereal. So, da el cereal al monstruo. There we go. Cereal. He's the only one that wants cereal, so they know that oh, that's not true. The cheetah wants cereal too. Anyway, they would have to listen, since the cheetah wanted cereal and the monster wanted cereal, they would have to listen for the animal or the name of the client. And so I said, da el cereal al monstruo. Monstruo is the monster. And so they would know to give cereal to the monster. Okay, now we can upgrade our shop. Here, they have $63. I will point that out to them in Spanish. I will say, you have $63. Even if they don't know the number for 63, they can figure out that I'm telling them 63 means 63 because that's the only number in their bank. And with that $63, they have enough money to buy el desayuno, the breakfast. So we click on that, go back, because they don't have, all these numbers are in red. If there's no green number, they don't have enough money to buy anything. So this game is also good for math, addition and subtraction. One of my students' favorite things to buy is a supply crate because it gives you 7 plus of whatever you have in your grocery store. So we go back, and nobody wants yogur, which is yogurt, so they have to restock food. Answer more questions in Spanish. How do you say elbow? Elbow is el codo. Click there. Muy bien. Now they have cereal and toast. So this guy wants cereal and toast. This guy wants toast. This guy wants toast. So we have a new animal, so I'll point that out. This is el conejito, or el conejo, which is the word for bunny rabbit. So we're going to go ahead. Now, even if they don't understand the name of the animal, if they understand, for example, if I say, da el cereal al gato, they can tell cereal, there's only one client that has cereal. Click and click. Da el pan tostado al gato. Click and click. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the moose, el alce. So he came in. This is the first time we've seen him, so I'll introduce that vocabulary word to them. He wants toast and cereal, which we have none of, so we've got to go back and restock. And so these questions that they have to answer, they recycle. So even if they miss it, face means la cara, but let's say I put la boca. In a little while, and they get to see the answer, la cara. In a little while, that question will recycle again. So by the end of the game, they're remembering the vocabulary words in Spanish because they've seen it again and again. Okay, so that is how you play El Cafe, and this is the one that we use the most. It's super fun. I use this game so that they can practice listening skills. I'm trying to get to a point where I can show y'all the upgrade again because there are ways for students, if you have more than one student, that can compete. We have, and then we can try to make some more money over here. The Tucano quiere, he wants desayuno, he wants cereal, and he wants pan tostado. And so then I can upgrade the shop. And this is what I wanted to show y'all. So if you have more than one student playing, they can compete against each other. They can buy a way to like take 25% of their players' balance, or they can buy lower players' food stocks by 3 each. So there is a friendly competition. I know I've had a couple of students that really enjoyed it, and then I have some students that prefer to play by themselves. So that just depends on the ambiance in your classroom. Okay, but so I have $358. I can buy more toast. I can buy orange juice. Let's do that. Let's buy orange juice and we'll go back. Okay, so that's the game. I wanted to show you how to play the game. Now let's go in to show y'all here in Create. So let's say that you are doing a class on math. Okay, and then you can put the title, math, and you can say this is about 2 plus 2, and create your own set. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just go to Discover and put in math here or whatever subject that you're teaching, and there you go. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope this helped you figure out how to use Blooket. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet and then you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. Adios.